guys, so it's been a while. It is now May 30th, and I've just been getting back into the routine of things, I guess, the past few days. This week has been horrendously exhausting, and again, I really can't go into the details, dealing with a family matter and all that crap. So I'm just calling it crap because it is really not an ideal situation for anybody to be in. Anyway, what's happening here is the company that I'm working for now, or the job position that I currently have, is looking to have some buttons made. So I'm making buttons for myself to put at some expos or fairs, marketplaces, whatever that's coming up in just a couple of months or so. And I just want to make sure that I set aside 300 buttons just in case the people that I'm working for do decide to get buttons. They're kind of trying to push to get some buttons made, but they don't know if they want to get this 1-inch size or not. And I have another, the tourism committee here in town was given one of my buttons to look at as well for something that they're doing, so I don't know if they're going to be interested in purchasing any buttons. So I just want to make sure that I'm setting aside 300 pieces. So I have 300 of these set aside so far. The other thing is that if they want to go with a larger button, because this is a 1-inch button, and they may want to go with 1 3/4 inches, so I may be buying a new button press, which is great because if I can actually make enough sales in the buttons, because all of it comes in a kit, like you get the button maker and then you get the buttons and the button pieces, like all that stuff, then the amount that could be purchased might very well pay for the entire purchase of, it's actually just the mold piece right here. I'll keep this machine, but I'll be able to interchange this out from 1 inch to 1 3/4 inches, and then I'll get another 1,000 button pieces and what have you, and a quarter of those may be purchased. So we'll see what happens. I'm waiting on some answers for that, but I'm just counting out some pieces here while I'm catching up on Bailey's videos. And I'm going to show you some clips that I recorded over the past 2-3 weeks that I haven't really put up, and it's mostly about the resin that I've done, and I have a couple of products that I've purchased and sent back, so I'll leave you with some of the old clips. But currently this is what I'm doing, and yeah, I have not done any art in about 2 weeks, so this is it. So I'll leave you with the old clips that I filmed, and hopefully I'll have something else to add to it afterwards. And here comes the cat. Alright guys, this is part 1 of 2 parts of the demolding process here on this video, and they kind of ended up pretty similar. This is the first set of molds that I had come in the mail, and I decided to give them a go. And most of the resin pieces after they cured came out fine, but this was after 24 hours, and it did. The resin just fused directly to the silicone, and I could not get this thing apart. Needless to say, it was ruined, but I was talking with Amazon for this particular product, and they gave me a refund after I sent it back. I did not order this particular product again, but the same kind of product came in another set that I did order, so I haven't tried those yet. I don't know if the same thing is going to happen, but this was just, it was frustrating. Even if I did overfill just slightly, that's not a cause of why the resin is sticking to the silicone on the undersurface of it. So I have a lot to learn, but I'm just going to show you some of the pieces that did turn out somewhat decent for the first time. Not sellable, but I had fun learning, and it's pretty much, that's what it is, a learning process right now. But here's the next product that I had come in the mail. Just got a delivery today for some new sticker paper, and I just wanted to show you guys a comparison just a little bit. I'm getting ready to print a test sheet. Now there's 65 sheets in here for $22. I'm pretty sure that's what I paid for it, plus tax obviously. This is a white apparently, but you can see this doesn't really look white, does it? It's white glossy sticker paper. A lot of the sheets, well, the 2 that I've taken out look pretty scratched up. I'm hoping that once something is printed on there, it won't look like that, but they look very, you can even see it on the on the video here. I'm sorry if I'm sounding a little bit unenthusiastic. It's been a very rough day here. I'm just going to pull out another one to see if this one, yeah, this one is scratched up as well. I'm going to print one off anyway, and maybe once there's a coating or something on it with like a print, maybe it won't look that way. If not, then you'll know what to do, because it seems like I can't get a break. Like, all of these are scratched. So, I mean, okay to print shipping labels, but maybe not okay to print stickers. So I'm gonna go give it a test, print something out, and I'll show you the stickers after I get them printed on the paper. The first print that I'm trying is just high standard plain paper print. You can't see, if you turn sideways, you can still see some of the scratchiness on the sticker, but in the review some people had mentioned that it would smear, and it didn't make the paper wasn't glossy after it was printed, but that review is a bit wrong for this paper that I have here, because it's not smearing, and the paper still looks shiny. It's still glossy paper after the image is printed on there. So I'm going to cut these out just to have as extra stickers. I don't like how they're all scratched up and whatnot. It doesn't really go away even after something is printed on there, so that could be an issue. But I'm going to try printing again on photo paper setting for glossy photo paper, and we're going to see how they turn out. But I'm going to cut these out anyway just so I don't waste it, and I will show you guys the result of the next print. Apparently my Cricut is not being able to read the registration marks, so I'm not 100% sure what's going on here, but it's reading it all in the wrong place. So I don't think this is going to cut out right, and I think it has to do with the glossy material, and I'm getting the same deal. Print then cut error. The machine cannot read the sensor marks. Let's try again. Press the flashing go button, and I'm doing that, but it's not working. Like, I really don't want to have to cut stickers out by hand when I have a Cricut machine, so this is a little bit frustrating. See what happens. It's like it's looking all the way in here for registration marks. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I've done a couple test prints here. This one right here bled. This is just regular standard printing with regular paper. So this one is smudging. So I think that's where people are getting their issues from with the ink smudging. Definitely can't print it as regular paper, and the printing is it's horrible. It's all it's kind of blurry a little bit. And then I did this one is a high standard glossy photo. This is not any better. It's very poor printing, and there's stuff all over it now. The only thing is this one didn't bleed, but there's a whole bunch of little dots on it if you turn it sideways from the printer, and like I said, it's still scratched up quite a bit. So that's that one. And then I did the high standard matte photo, and this one here came out the best, so I'm not really sure what to do because this one is still not great, but this one is definitely this one is, I can't speak today apparently. This one is clearly a no-go because it's smearing, and I'm not even going to bother to cut it out. So I'm gonna just wrap this up for tonight. But it seems that the high standard matte photo is the best way to go so far. But there's a couple other printing options that I can try. I might want to keep it in frame here. And I just this is the difference between the first lot that I did. So this is matte paper. This is the sticker paper I had come today. You can see that one is like a pale yellow, and this one here is a white, and the pale yellow doesn't even bother me that much. It's just the fact that it's not printing the images very nice. So this one here, like I said, this one turned out the best, but it's not the best, if that makes sense. So I'll try again on a different day, but right now I'm just going to pack it up. It's been a bit of a long day, and I'm just probably going to chill for the rest of the night. Alright guys, so this is some of the resin that I put in some Zodiac pendant style molds about 3 weeks ago or so. I did not just demold these, it's been done for quite some time, and I had so much trouble with this set of molds. It seems like every set of molds that I'm getting for the resin, I do apologize for all the background noise, they all seem to be, the resin seems to stick to the mold and I get one use out of it and then it's pretty well done. So I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, because some of them pop out really nice and some of them came out, you know, as expected, and then there was one of this set that just would not demold for me at all, so the entire set's ruined because I can't just, you know, make only certain ones of the Zodiac set. I like to have them all. I did try to contact Amazon and to see if they would do a return, but because this item came from China, it has to go through the seller, and they're telling me that I have to pay the return shipping on this, which is very expensive. So I think this one is just a bust, and I do not recommend anyone going to Amazon and purchasing this set. While I have a little bit of time here while you're finished watching this up, I just want to note that my videos on the channel may be a little bit sporadic over the next little while, especially until maybe the mid part of August. I have started a new job, which I'll show a little clip just after this of the view from the place, which is like totally, it's you'll have to see it. Anyway, and we've been having some family emergencies. My grandfather has not been well, and it is not a good outlook for the near future, so we are dealing with that as a family as well. And also, for those of you that have been following along for some time now, even over on the vlog channel, you know that I have a dog that has seizures, and this past week was very rough, and we thought we were going to lose her, but thanks to some more medicine and some good advice from our vet, she's going to be with us a little while longer. So I'm very thankful for that. But that is why there's just been so much going on here that I haven't been posting as often. You can see right here in the video that I'm having a hell of a time getting these out because they're just not coming out. But anyway, we've been having, like I said, a hell of a time here with one thing happening right after the next. That's not a good situation to be in. So we are trying to recuperate from everything that's going on, and with that, you know, looking for jobs and getting jobs, and you know, keeping the house running, and there's been a lot of running around, so just bear with me. I hope you guys stick around, and after I get through all of this, I probably have some I can't say it's exciting. I will explain it all in the future when I can explain it. It's not exciting, but there is something that could be happening that we weren't expecting, so I'll explain that a little bit later. But let's continue on with the rest of the video here. I'm just, you know, very frustrated over this whole set of molds. But hey guys, so it's the 23rd of May, and I have a few other things to show you guys that I picked up, because you know that I'm getting into the resin stuff. So I picked up some of this, I'm trying to show you guys the best way here, computer graphics clear film for inkjet printers, so I can print off little images on the film here, and then I can put it into the resin film, and I hope it's not scratched as bad as what it looks inside, because it looks really really scratched up, so I'm hoping that's not the case here. I know if you guys want to have a go at reading that if you're interested in it. That's that. I did pick up as well a couple of these bins for putting buttons and stuff in. These were 2 in a pack at Walmart for $12, and there's cat fur attached to it already. But I'm going to fill this one up with my Newfoundland buttons, and hopefully sell those at a couple of craft fairs, I guess, or expos I'm going to be going to over the next little while, or that I'm thinking about going to anyway. Nothing has been set in stone yet. Other than that, I did have a new mold set come in, and hopefully these won't be busted up like the last ones. So this kit, I got a drill bit there, and there's some bigger drill pieces. A little bit of glitter came with that. Of course, this came from China. And there is a ring in there and some little tiny pots for making some little gems and what have you. I have another one of these. If you haven't, if you didn't watch the last video when I was demolding these, or was that in this video? In this video, I showed another video of me trying to demold the previous one, and it got ruined. So this one came with this set, and there's like dirt and everything all over it already. It comes with a whole bunch of like the spoons and everything, like I had showed in some of the other things. So I'm not going to take that out of the bag. This one comes with a sphere, but I don't know how I'm going to go about filling it, because it's kind of rubbery, so I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. And the molds are the exact the same as the other ones that I showed. They're kind of hard to get out of the bag. They're stuck on pretty good. So this is a bracelet, again, that's just, it's not gonna fit me. I don't know if it'll fit somebody else, but I don't know whose arm is that small. Oh, I got it. There we go. Alright, so, jeez. This is another spoon. So this is kind of like the molds from the last kit that I had that were kind of crap. And I'm kind of hoping that these aren't gonna get ruined. This one here is a lot thicker than this one right here. So this one's got like the, kind of like the best friend necklace type thing with the half and the piece that you would give away. And there's some smaller ones up there. And this is, these right here. Sorry, I had a message come up on my phone there, and I was kind of trying to read it. There's also some of these as well. There's 4 or 5 of those, and those are the really deep resin molds, but that's what came with this kit. I apologize if I am not 100% enthusiastic today. There's a whole lot of things going on right now that I can't really talk about, but let's just say I'm very tired this week. So just bear with my lack of enthusiasm. I wanted to show you guys this stuff anyway. I'm gonna wait. I have a few more things coming in the mail from eBay, so I'm gonna wait until I actually get all that stuff before I start pouring resin again. But I really like these little bezel or bezel, I don't even know how to pronounce them, these little things that I got here. If I can get it up in the camera, I'm kind of recording backwards here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they're like little hearts and everything, and you kind of put them down on a piece of tape and you fill them with resin, and then you can make little necklaces out of them. So I thought that was really, you can even use these for keychains. But I ended up getting 30 of these for like 16 bucks off of Amazon. I also have some coming from eBay as well, so I'm kind of waiting until I get everything in before I start pouring resin again. So we'll see what happens, but I'm going to put this stuff away, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing tonight, but I wanted to show you guys this, and I really can't wait to start using this a little bit more and actually getting a few things to turn out right. And these other ones that I did, they've been sitting in my drawer for a little while, and it really seems like you need to leave this stuff for about a week in order for it to get really hard. Like this one here is still a little bit squishy, and I don't think they get completely hard anyway, but this is much better than when I actually took it out of the mold a few days ago. But I don't think, I'm not going to be able to sell it because there's a little pocket right there where I can fit my fingernail in. So I don't think it's something that I can sell because it got some bubbles in it. So needless to say, I guess worst case is that I did get some practice out of it, but that's how they came out. Alright guys, so I'm recording this voiceover outside on a little break that I'm having at work, but I am currently working on getting some things ready for my first ever convention. I'm actually going to the Gander Geek Fest. It's going to be located in Gander, Newfoundland in July. So if you are local and you want to come and check out the things that, the products that I have, you can do so. I'll have more information. I'll post it on Twitter and whatnot when I get some more information, but I apologize if this video may seem a little bit boring, but my life has been hectic since I've been back to work, and I have so much going on regarding family emergencies and getting ready for the convention and another artisan market that I'm going to. Plus, I'm getting married next month, so I'm currently working on that and all that fun stuff. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video for what it was. I hope you guys do come back next week for the next video. I'm doing my best to record as much as I can. But if you guys enjoy the video, let me know if you have any questions or comments. Leave them down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and welcome to all the new subscribers, and welcome back to everyone that comes back every week for the videos. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks again for watching.